Example is solve 2x minus log of x to the base 10 minus 7 is equal to 0 in the closed interval 3.5, 4 using regular falsy method or false position method up to 3 decimal place. So up to 3 decimal place we need to calculate the answer. So here you can observe in this given equation logarithmic term is mentioned, it means this is transcendental equation. So in equation there are two types, algebraic equation and transcendental equation. Algebraic equation means it will be in the form of polynomials of x. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ logarithmic terms, exponential term and even trigonometry terms will be involved in the equation. So here in this equation you can observe logarithmic term is involved. So here we need to solve this transcendental equation, that is 2x minus log x to the base 10 minus 7 is equal to 0 using regular falsy method, which is also called as false position method. And already interval is mentioned, that is 3.5 to 4. So if interval is mentioned, then consider the first term, that is 3.5 as your A value and this 4 as your B value. So already in previous class we have discussed how to solve any given equation using regular falsy method. So in previous two classes we discussed algebraic examples, algebraic equation examples. Now here it is transcendental equation. So what we have to do here? First consider given equation in terms of function, that is f of x is equal to 2x minus log x to the base 10 minus 7. So this is the given function. So usually what we do, till we get one negative and one positive value, we just keep on substituting 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. But in this example, as the interval is mentioned, directly replace x value using 3.5. First replace complete x value using 3.5. So what we'll get here? See, 2x is there, replace x using 3.5, then 2 into 3.5 minus log of 3.5 to the base 10 minus 7. So here you can observe this is not just log x. If only log x is there, then we have to consider it base as e, but here particularly log x to the base 10 is given. So when you are using calculator, see, when we are using this calculator, here we have two important buttons, that is here you can observe log. This log is for base 10 and you can observe here we have ln. This is for base e. So already using this ln to the base e, one example we have solved in bisection method. But in this example, as the log to the base 10 is there, we have to use this particular button. Now what we have here, 2 into 3.5 minus log of 3.5 to the base 10 minus 7. So here 2 into 3.5, complete the bracket, minus log to the base 10, 3.5, the next what we have, minus 7, minus 7. So here we'll get minus of 0.5440. Any 4 decimal place values we can consider. So the answer is minus of 0.5440. Because of the negative sign, this is less than 0. So here f of 3.5 is giving us a negative value which is less than 0. Next, again in this interval we have 4. Now replace complete x values using 4. So here f of 4 is equal to 2 into 4 minus log 10 to the log 4 to the base 10 minus 7. Now we have to simplify this one. 2 into 4 in bracket 2 into 4 minus log 4 to the base 10 minus 7. So what we'll get here? 0.3979. Any 4 decimal you can consider here. 0.3979, as it is a positive value greater than 0. So f of 3.5 is giving us a negative value and f of 4 is giving us a positive value. So these two are of opposite sign. Therefore, we can say that here the root lies between 3.5 and 4. So whatever the answer we get for this transcendental equation as a root, that answer will be within 3.5 to 4. 3.5 ಕಿಂತ greater ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ 4 ಕಿಂತ less ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Such one particular root value will get in this for this transcendental equation. Okay, so f of 3.5 is negative, f of 4 is positive. These two are of opposite sign. Therefore, the root lies between 3.5 and 4. So, you can consider here a value as 3.5 and b value as 4 because 3.5 is less than 4. Next, if your a value is 3.5, then f of a will be minus of 0.5440. And if your b value is 4, then f of b value is 0.3979. So just you can mention here. Then next, in regular falsy method, to calculate first approximation, second approximation, third approximation and so on, we always use a particular formula. So here, to calculate x1, we have a into f of b minus b into f of a divided by f of b minus f of a. This is the formula which we have to use to calculate first approximation. Now, according to this formula, substitute the values. So, here a value is what? A value is 3.5. Substitute 3.5 into f of b value is 0.3979. So, substitute here minus b value is 4 and f of a value is minus of 0.5440 divided by in denominator. Whatever we write in the bracket, those terms we need to repeat here in the denominator. That is 0.3979 minus. Here it is minus of 0.5440. Then next again using calculator we need to simplify this one. So what we have here in the numerator 3.5 in bracket 0.3979. Complete the bracket minus 4 into bracket. Again in bracket we have minus of 0.5440. Complete the bracket and here numerator simplification is 3.5686. Now divide this numerator using the denominator value, that is 0.3979 minus. So here minus of minus directly we can consider as plus. See, here we have minus into minus. So directly minus of minus we can consider as plus. So plus 0.5440, complete the bracket, which gives us 3.788. Any 4 decimal or any 3 decimal you can consider here. So here we are getting 3.788. So x1 value is 3.788. Once we get x1 value, substitute this x1 in the given function. So given function is f of x is equal to 2x minus log of x to the base 10 minus 7. Replace complete x value using 3.788. So here f of x1 is 2 into 3.788 minus log of 3.788 to the base 10 minus 7. So again using calculator we need to simplify here, that is 2 in bracket 3.788, complete the bracket, minus log of. So directly log button we have to use because here the base is 10. So log of 3.788 minus 7. So this gives us, you can observe here we are getting minus 2.4099 and so on into 10 raised to minus 3. So 10 raised to minus 3 is there, means we can write it as minus of 0.002409. So here raised to 10 raised to minus 3 is there, 10 raised to minus 3, therefore we have to consider minus of 0.002409. As the negative sign is there, this is less than 0. Then to calculate the second approximation, next which two number we have to consider? You can observe for f of x1, the answer is negative. For f of a, answer is negative. For f of b, answer is positive. Whenever we calculate any approximate value or any root, we have to consider one value which is giving us negative value and one value which is giving us a positive value. So based on that, ಈಗ x1 ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ x1 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. x1 ಅಂತೂ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ x1 ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 3.788. ದಿಸ್ x1 is giving us a negative answer. For x1, our f of x1 answer is negative. So along with negative, again one more negative answer we cannot consider, so go for B. It means for second approximation, the root lies between x1 and b, because x1 is giving us a negative value and b is giving us a positive value. Therefore, root lies between x1 and b. Next, to calculate second approximation, we have to consider x1 and b. So according to this, if we write the formula, then x2 is equal to x1 f of b minus b f of x1 divided by f of b minus f of x1. So already x1 value, f of b, b and f of x1, everything is here only. So based on that, if we substitute x1, so x1 answer is 3.788, substitute. Then f of b, so f of b means this one, f of b answer is 0.3979, substitute, minus b value is 4, substitute. Then f of x1 means previous result, that is minus of 0.002409 divided by these bracket values, that is 0.3979 minus, here it is minus of 0.002409. Again using calculator, if you simplify, then you are going to get here 3.789. This is second approximation, that is x2. For this x2, calculate f of x2. So mattén ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ x2 ಏನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, this answer we have to substitute in the given function. Replace complete x values using this 3.789, then that is f of x2. So f of x2 is equal to 2 into 3.789 minus log of 3.789 to the base 10 minus 7. Again using calculator, if we calculate, so first what we have here, first we have 2 into in bracket we have 3.789, complete the bracket, then minus log 10 to the base, log to the base 10 it is, therefore consider directly log. So log 3.789 minus 7, which gives us minus 5.24 and so on, into 10 raised to minus 4. Now we have 10 raised to minus 4, so we can write here it as minus 0.0005. In calculator it is 5 point, so here 10 raised to 4, therefore we have to consider minus of 0.0052. See, if you didn't understand this one, then directly you can use here 5.2 into 10 raised to minus 4. That is also we can use while solving the example. Even you can use 5.2 into 10 raised to minus 4 while solving the example. Okay, so here f of x2 we are getting negative value which is less than 0 because of the negative sign. So here to calculate third approximation, obviously we need to consider the previous result, that is x2. ಈಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಮೇಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಏನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದಿರತ್ತೆ this previous x2 answer we have to consider only, but along with x2 one more number what we need to consider. Observe here, x2 is 3.789 and for this value f of x2 is a negative. Along with the negative, the previous negative we cannot consider. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ positive value ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? Only for b. For b, f of b value is positive. This is f of b value. Therefore, along with x2, we have to consider b to calculate third approximation. So here root lies between x2 and b. Therefore, our third approximation, that is x3, is x2 f of b minus b f of x2 divided by f of b minus f of x2. Substitute the values and simplify. You will get 3.789 and you can observe the previous result and this x3 result both are same only. Here x2 answer is 3.789 and x3 answer is 3.789. So 3 approximate decimal. 3 decimal values are same. Therefore, further simplification is not required here because already 3 similar decimals we have got, that is 3.789 and here also 3.789. So further simplification is not required. So to calculate root in this example, just 3 approximate values we have solved. So based on this, we can conclude here that hence the required root is 3.789. So for this 2x minus log x to the base 10 minus 7 is equal to 0. Using regular falsy method, if we are calculating its root, then within 3 steps we'll get here the answer. Only x1 we calculated, then x2 and then x3. So within 3 approximation we'll get its exact root, that is 3.789. This is for 3 decimal place. So 3 decimal place equate madri antandre here we'll get 3.789. This is the required answer for this transcendental equation, that is 2x minus log x to the base 10 minus 7 is equal to 0 within this interval, because already in question they have only mentioned the interval 3.5 and 4. So consider a value as 3.5 and b value as 4. So this is about solution of transcendental equation using regular falsy method. Okay, if you have any doubt regarding this particular example, you can ask question in chat box. One more time I am repeating. In your scientific calculator, you have 2 buttons, that is one button is log and another one is ln. So its explanation already I have given while solving bisection example. Okay, so directly log button when you can use means in example, in question, suppose base 10 is mentioned. See, here directly they have mentioned log x to the base 10. If base 10 is mentioned, then use directly log button. Suppose only log x is given, then that is for base a. That time you have to use this ln button because this is for base a. Just remember these two. ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಲಾಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ಬೇಸ್ 10 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಗ್ ಬಟನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಮೇಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ವಿಚ್ 2 ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇದೆ, x1 ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ x1 ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ x1 f ಆಫ್ x1 ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಅಗೇನ್ f ಆಫ್ a ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ b. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಮೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ x1 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ b. ಇದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ರಫ್ಲಿ ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ನೋಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಡೌನ್. ಸೊ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್, ದೆನ್ ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ರಫ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ನೋಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಡೌನ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಸಿ in this example, A is giving us a negative value and B is giving us a positive value. So f of A negative ide, f of B positive ide. So first root lies between A and B. First example start ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ root lies between A and B ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ. So using A and B we calculated x1. For this x1, what was our f of x1? F of x1 is giving us negative. So to calculate next further x2 approximation, negative negative we cannot consider. So go for negative and positive. Therefore, to calculate x2 calculate ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ root lies between x1 and b, and this f of x2 gives us negative value. ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯಿತು, f of x2 ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಮೇಷನ್ x3, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್, ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿತ್ x2 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ b. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಮೇಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ರೂಟ್ ಲೈಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ x2 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ b ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು directly we calculated x3 answer, and what we observed means x2 and x3 both the answers are same. x2 answer and even x3 answer both are same, therefore further simplification is not required. Illige example end agattidu. So this is about